Shiny Pokemon are among some of the most sought after Pokemon due to their increased rarity and different color pattern compared to what is normal for that specific Pokemon. People tend to spend countless hours re-encountering certain Pokemon just in hopes of finding its shiny variation, some of which can take hundreds or even thousands of attempts. Their reactions are usually pretty over the top, which isn't too hard to imagine considering how much time they spent hunting and how excited they must be once they finally find that shiny Pokemon.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes! Kyle! I got it!
Some of the hardest shiny Pokemon to catch tend to be the ones with very low encounter rates on specific areas, but what if you want to get a shiny Pokemon fast and easy without having to reset your game multiple times or encounter the same Pokemon over and over? Today I want to talk about some of the easiest shiny Pokemon to obtain throughout various different Pokemon games in the series, with the exception of any limited time events, since although they are some guaranteed shinies through these limited time events, you can't exactly obtain them today as they were limited time. Now the first shiny Pokemon that's easy to get involves receiving a special egg from the daycare couple in Pokemon Crystal version. This is known as the Odd Egg, and it contains one of 7 baby Pokemon introduced in Generation 2. This egg has a 14% chance of being shiny when hatched, which is significantly higher than the typical shiny rate in Generation 2. In the Japanese version, however, this egg was only obtained through a special event, but had a 50% chance to be a shiny. I personally never gone for the shiny myself. I'm pretty sure when I hatched this Pokemon as a kid I didn't get the shiny, but I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who are pleasantly surprised to hatch this egg and have it be a shiny Pokemon. Continuing on with Generation 2, we have what is probably the most known easy shiny Pokemon to get, and that is the Red Gyarados. You can obtain it in every single Johto game, even Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and all you have to do is go to the Lake of Rage, find it in the water, and catch it. You only have one chance, which is a bit unfortunate, and it does appear at level 30, which is a pretty good level for this point in the game, so you don't want to miss it. This was actually my first ever shiny Pokemon I captured when I first played through Pokemon Silver version as a kid, and it was actually the only shiny Pokemon I had for quite a number of years, due to their rarity. Now moving along into Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2, there's actually a few shiny Pokemon that are just given to you in this game or are static encounters. First, we have the shiny Haxorus, which you can catch after seeing all of the Pokemon in the Unova Dex and receiving a license from the professor. If you show this license to the person in the airport in Mistralton City, they will take you to a special place that has a shiny Haxorus standing around, similar to how you would see the Red Gyarados in Generation 2. I personally really like Haxorus' shiny sprite, and I wish I knew about this before making this video, so I could have caught my own shiny Haxorus years ago when I was playing Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 a lot. Now these next two easy shiny Pokemon are also in Black 2 and White 2, and they are obtained the same way, with Gible being exclusive to Black 2 and Shiny Dratini being exclusive to Pokemon White 2. After you defeat the Elite Four, you can head to Black Tower or White Tree Hollow, depending on which version you're playing, of course. There you'll meet Benga, and after you defeat him, he will tell you to meet him at Alder's house. If you meet him at Alder's house and have some room in your party for a spare Pokemon, he will give you a shiny level 1 Gible on Black 2, or a shiny level 1 Dratini on Pokemon White 2, both of which are holding the EXP share, which work differently at this time, so it's nice to have an extra. Now that's about it for all of the shiny gift and shiny static Pokemon in the game so far. But as for other Pokemon that are easier to find shiny, I want to give an honorable mention to any Pokemon that has a 100% encounter rate in a specific area. If you hunt for a Pokemon like this, such as Shiny Whismur in the Rustturf Tunnel, which has a 100% encounter rate in that area, you'll have a much easier time finding a Shiny Whismur since there's only one possible Pokemon to encounter. You still have to go through the trouble of re-encountering Pokemon multiple times, but at least you don't have to worry about any other Pokemon getting in your way since it's only the same Pokemon that can appear. Now this next method isn't for any specific Pokemon as it involves a glitch in the Generation 4 games, which makes shiny Pokemon much easier to encounter, putting them at a 20% encounter rate. Now the big issue with this glitch, however, is that it is very difficult to pull off as it requires you to have a specific trainer ID on your trainer card and a Pokemon with the ability Cute Charm. You'd probably just have an easier time getting a shiny through traditional methods since getting the ID is really difficult, but this method still does technically make shiny Pokemon easier to get. This is known as the Cute Charm glitch due to its reliance on the ability Cute Charm, and if you want to learn more about it, there's plenty of tutorials out there you can find as it's a rather in-depth glitch. There was also another shiny glitch in Generation 7 which did get patched out later on, but it involved the Poképelago and changing your system's time. This was able to manipulate eggs to get shiny Pokemon much easier, and was even easier to do than the Cute Charm glitch and was much more popular. And those are some of the easiest shiny Pokemon to find without going too far into the various different methods of shiny hunting in the various different games, as well as a couple of glitches that involve finding shiny Pokemon. I'm sure there's tons of other glitches that help you find shinies, but these are just two of the most popular and the two that I knew the most about. It's cool to see that some games actually straight up give you a shiny Pokemon like in Black and White 2, although unfortunately it's been about 8 years since then and we haven't seen that since in a Pokemon game. Maybe in the upcoming DLC for Sword and Shield, maybe in the upcoming DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield, we'll have a new shiny gift Pokemon in the new area, or maybe even a new Red Gyarados like encounter over there, but for now we have to go back to older games for these type of Pokemon, and stick to more traditional shiny hunting when it comes to Pokemon Sword and Shield.